Hey everybody, it's Jeannie with Jeannie's Palette, and today's video is part of a YouTube collaboration with Take Five. My co-host is Funky Junk Inspiration, and we hope that you will check out the description and click the link to watch everyone that's in the playlist today. We are letting our creativity blossom, and it blossoms and creativity. Thanks for watching. Let's get to painting.
Um, whew. So we got this little cookie sheet here from the Dollar Tree to come to in a pack, and that's going to work great. A lot of times I'll use those big giant lids from Sam's Club, and they work great. You know, if they cover up the aluminum pans that you cook with, they're perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. But we're gonna make this work today. We're gonna see what we got here. Everybody can do this now, y'all. Everybody. We'll put this in some water. Alright, here's what else. We got us some Mardi Gras beads. I guess that's what you call them. This says beaded necklaces. So, you know, that's what we got. There's 5 in a pack at the Dollar Tree. There used to be 8. We might have more of that. So here's what we're going to do with these. Got the scissors here. We just cut them. We're just going to cut them. I got a long string of beads. Here. We'll do all 5 of them. It don't matter what color you got. Yeah, just beads. I like these beads. Let's take these beads. Everybody see, okay? We're going to put them right here in our tray. Just straight is what we're planning on here. I could just put them right together. Just put them like that. I kind of like to stagger them a little bit, and you will see why. So don't line them up perfectly with one another. Let's put some over here just a little bit lower than that one that's all the way to the top. Oh, alright, that one a little lower than that one. We'll get them in there. Let's get them in here, and then we'll get them all straight. It's been great. This one down here. What else we got? Oopsie JT. Get that back up there. That'll be okay right there. Y'all gonna see where this is going here in just a second. Get my beads lined up, not lined up perfectly. Staggering the tops where they start. So get them just as close together as you can. Okay, come side by side. Squeezy, squeezy. Squeeze them in. I got them all together. Alright, grab me some blue. It doesn't matter the order you put it in or the color. You know, you pick colors you like. What works for you. Now, just layering. Complement your colors is what I was saying. If you put yellow next to blue, you know you're going to make green. The blue, dark blue next to red, you're going to make some purple. So, whatever you want. Not mixing. This type of pour here, I'll be honest with you, it wastes a lot of paint. Sure does. I got some pink here. Wastes a lot. I'm gonna get that right here. We're just putting it side by side as close to the first the layer before it as possible. I just want to make sure it's on all the beads. Get some trouble here. Alright, it's just a little bit darker pink. Might kind of go back and on the next go round and make these a little spaced out with a different color. Let me put a dark blue right here by the pink. There we go. Get that on there. But we waste a lot of paint like this, and so this is one of my, I would say, I don't like to waste, so it's probably my least favorite. But I will take that paint that dries in this tray and make some jewelry out of it. This will be textured though. Usually use a smooth lid, so I'm not sure. It might turn out pretty cool though, with a little texture to the paint. See? We'll see. Let's add a little yellow in there. Make it a little bright, bright, bright. Yes, I love these colors. I love bright colors. Stinky, stinky, stinky. What is happening here? Boogie, boogie. So, you know, most of the painting on this one is prep work. It's prep. So what other color? We want to make sure we get everything. Let's see here. We tried that one. Let's go back to our purple. I think it'll be all right next to that yellow. We could have put the, oh dear, booga, booga, booga. Got that. Let's get this teal in here. I got some trash, but it'll work out. That'll work out. Yeah. Okay. I do want some more pink. Let's get that down here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Got paint boogers are a thing. They are a thing. Here. We'll use this pink here. She don't want to come out either. They just troubling me. The canvas really isn't that big, but we do want a little bit of green. So we're gonna do our green. Maybe about to there. Let's try a little dark teal to give it a little contrast, just side by side. Copper. I think that is probably going to be enough for a green just in case. Just in case. There we go. Now I've made me a little base. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I was going to see. Got these little. It was a square little vinyl tile from the Dollar Tree, and I cut it like this so it could be a shape of a base. All right. I'm gonna stick it right on there. We're hoping it's fine. Put it right in the center. Right there. Okay. Now, I don't want to be getting white paint all on that stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try layering stuff here. Alright, so here's the white that I had mixed a week ago. Then I just got in a little McDonald's cup. As long as you got a lid, it'll be fine. And it's not very fluid, but it does flow back in. Too liquid does not work with this bead pool. What happens if you get it too fluid with the bead pool, it gets murky and you lose your design that you're trying to make. I'm just going to get my white on my canvas. And like I said, I've not used anything like this on one before, so we're going to see how that works. Oh, hot mess, spreading it out with my little spatula. Let's see, it's already coming up over here. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Get some trash. Y'all, my apron has so much paint on it, it feels like it could stand up by itself. It's so stiff. I'll get it like that. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Sorry, y'all. Look here. Get that mess on down there. I don't want to get too much on that tile though, because I don't want it to get wet and too wet up. It might come up anyway. Let's see here. Just a short minute. Get those corners. There we go. Be okay. Not worry about that too much right this minute. But I do want to try to smooth this a tiny bit. Let's get that a tiny bit more. Get those little fingerprints out of there. You don't have to use your hands, but I get very impatient. You could use a blow dryer to blow the paint over on your base coat. Could have just used more paint. I could have just added more water. That's a lot of things I could have done. Moment of truth. And you are putting them in like a little curvy pattern, like so. Color. But you want to make sure you got some loops, heels here. Just laying it flat on the canvas. You ready? Try to pick up some of that. Get that white back in there. Well, I'm not using a paper towel. Let's just pick those spots right out of there. Smooth it right back out. Focus, Joe. I'm sorry. Getting quiet. All right, here we go. All right, ready? All right, can y'all see? Everybody see? All right, I'm going to grab right here. We are not lifting up. And if I didn't have this thing here, it would make a really pretty design down here. But it's going to be okay. All right. My fingers are just kind of here to keep her steady. Not lifting up, pulling straight down. Kind of wish I hadn't put that on there because it's looking really pretty where the vase is. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. All right. beautiful. I'm trying to get this. I'm just wiping the paint. Like I said, I've never done one putting a tile on it or anything. I just thought something different to make a vase. Usually these like this, I just leave the stems. That's what you see at the bottom. And I kind of wish I had done that on this one. We'll see. The verdict is still out. It's different. But hey, if you don't experiment, you never know, right? You just gotta try different things. And if you don't like it, it's just paint, and you paint over it. It'll be fine. But I thought these tiles would be easy to wipe paint off of. Make it look like whatever was inside of the vase. Things don't turn out like we think they should. Like this is kind of there. It's okay. It's no masterpiece. But I had fun doing it, and I had fun doing it with you. And I want to remind you to see beauty, and most of all, to see beauty within yourself. I'm gonna have to go back and do some touch up once it's dry, because I've got paint kind of everywhere on it. But let me see if I can get it up here where you can see it better. See my flowers better. What y'all think about that? Can you see it? I'm scared to lean it because you know the paint pours, it kind of stretches down.